What is up? Josh Rucker, and welcome to another vlog. Today we're going to be doing chest and triceps. Now I've been following this guy named Jeff Nippard. I believe it's Nippard, N-I-P-P-A-R-D I think it is, on YouTube. I'll link his YouTube down below. Follow this guy, man. He's unbelievable. He gives you science-based exercises, the way the muscles work, exactly how they're triggered, how they're activated. Unbelievable, man. This guy knows his stuff. So I'm gonna link up a couple shots from his video when I'm doing these exercises to show you how I'm working that muscle, because like I said, he knows his stuff and he definitely has information to back himself up. So here we go. We're gonna start off triggering our upper chest while we do flat bench. We're gonna do a little closer grip, which activates your upper chest more. And we're also gonna do reverse grip, which activates the upper chest 25 to 30% more. Here we go. Let's get into this workout.
All right, here we go. Just like I said, we're gonna start off on flat bench. I got a little closer grip than I usually have. When I go heavier, I go a little bit wider grip. And as you can tell, I'm pushing back towards my forehead to get that activation up in my upper chest, mind and muscle connection. Also, I'm going more reps, lighter weight, but really pushing myself. And then the next clip you're going to see after this clip is going to be Jeff explaining the science behind this.
And with that said, I think there are two ways that you can get more upper chest out of your flat bench. The first modification is to use slightly lighter weights for higher reps. This doesn't mean you should totally skip your heavy bench pressing altogether, but periodic rep variation is smart. And in a 2015 write-up for Alan Aragon's research review, Dr. Brett Contreras found that his upper pec activation peaked at 225 pounds and then dropped off once he went heavier than that. This led him to suggest that doing the flat bench with approximately 10 to 15 rep loads while directing the focus to the upper pecs by using the mind-muscle connection could offer an advantage. Now, this isn't a particularly strong form of evidence. It's just one anecdotal case report, and EMG findings may not necessarily imply greater hypertrophy, but I think it certainly points towards something that could be worth experimenting with yourself. The second way we want to modify our bench press technique is by bringing our grip slightly in. Even though you won't be able to move as much weight this way, if you're more concerned with developing your upper chest in particular, a closer grip will likely hit the upper fibers better. In that same study from Barnett et al., they found higher upper pec activation at 1 times shoulder width than 2 times shoulder width. This is because the clavicular head of the pec contributes to shoulder flexion, and closer grips emphasize shoulder flexion. You can try this out for yourself. Just raise your arm up like you would in a front raise, and you should feel your upper pecs contracting.
All right, here we go doing reverse grip bench. Again, I'm trying to get a little closer grip, lighter weight, more reps, really mind and muscle connection, trying to develop my upper chest.
So the first exercise I'd experiment with is the reverse grip bench press. This was popularized recently by Greg Nuckols, who's got a beastly reverse grip press himself. Here you can see him doing 405 for 8 reps, and he's written about this variation as well, highlighting its potential value in hitting the clavicular fibers and for those who have shoulder or elbow issues when benching. And even though research has shown it to increase upper pec activation by 25 to 30%, still I think this data makes it at least worth playing around with. You just want to make sure you've got a spotter handy and start out light when trying it for the first time.
All right, as you can tell, look at that upper chest. These exercises to me are definitely working. Closer grip on the bench press, really activating my upper chest, and reverse grip bench. That upper chest looks like it's growing.
All right, another exercise that they say is for the upper chest is the dumbbell incline bench press. As you can tell, I'm going down, stretching, coming back into the middle, pushing towards my head, really trying to activate that upper chest. Lighter weights, more reps. All right, next clip you're gonna see is the science behind this from Jeff Nippard. Make sure you check him out on YouTube.
The reason I'm favoring dumbbells over barbells here is that you're going to be able to get a bit more range of motion with the extra stretch at the bottom, so the shortcomings of the barbell press are overcome by using dumbbells on the second push day. Now you'll remember from earlier that flat and incline presses elicited similar activation in that Barnett paper. However, a later 2010 paper with a larger sample size actually did find a significant difference. Even though it doesn't look like much on the graph, a 44-degree incline elicited significantly more EMG activity than both 0 and 28-degree inclines, implying that slightly higher inclines between 44 to 56 degrees might be best for most people. And a cue I like to use on the incline press to drive upper chest focus is to keep the elbows moderately tucked and think about pressing the dumbbells up and back toward your face rather than just straight up.
All right, finishing off our chest, we're gonna do cable flies from low to high like this, and we're gonna twist at the top, really squeezing that upper chest, mind and muscle connection. We're really targeting the upper chest, and here's the science behind it.
For this, I personally prefer low to high cable flies. I've discussed in other videos that while dumbbell flies can be effective for really stretching out the pecs at the bottom, they completely lose tension at the top, whereas cables have a much more consistent tension curve. Also, when pulling the cables from low to high, you can mimic the exact orientation of the clavicular fibers, which also run from low to high. You might feel this in your front delts, and that's okay, but if you really focus on the mind-muscle connection and actively squeezing your upper pecs together, you should feel your upper pecs contracting the most. Now you can also optionally cross your arms over at the top to really max out that upper pec contraction and range of motion.
All right, and here we are doing exactly what Jeff Nippard said, coming from low to high with the chest fly, really concentrating on that mind and muscle connection, rotating it, squeezing up on top.
All right, here we are moving on the triceps. Now we're gonna hit all three of the heads on the tricep with just a press down, and we're just gonna use different hand positioning. So we're gonna start off with the medial head with supinated grip. So put your hand in reverse grip, palm facing you, straight down. Squeeze at the bottom. Keep that elbow locked to your side. Don't use your shoulder or your back end to help you. Just use that tricep. Really squeeze at the bottom. All right, now moving on to the long head. We're gonna do a neutral grip. So basically like a hammer grip. We're gonna grab the press down like this, like in a hammer grip, and we're just gonna press straight down, squeezing that tricep. Again, keep your elbow locked to your side, straight down, squeeze at the bottom. Get a nice good stretch at the top, squeeze at the bottom. All right, now we're moving on to the lateral head. We're gonna do pronated, palm facing away, tricep press down. So again, lock that elbow to the side, press straight down, squeeze at the bottom. Get a nice stretch at the top, squeeze at the bottom. Well, there you have it, another great workout in the books. I thank you guys so much for checking me out. Give this workout a try, let me know what you think. Make sure you are always going after your dreams and goals, working hard at life at whatever you want, and exercise can change your life. I thank you guys again. I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Boo!